We're offering this video to show the solar conversion that we did to our Flagstaff Classic travel trailer, 2022 travel trailer. You might be interested in this if you're thinking about putting in a solar system or upgrading a solar system. We had to make some decisions to balance out what would be the best for us, so we thought we'd make a little video and talk about it. We go out to Quartzsite and we dry camp for several weeks each winter, and so it's important to have power. We have a Honda generator that works great, so it's not critical that we have solar all the time, but it's nice to have solar for things like lights and the furnace overnight and times when you can't run the generator, that sort of thing. So we felt it was good to upgrade this solar package that came on this trailer. This is a 2022 trailer. It came with a solar charge controller. It came with a 190 watt panel on the roof, and it came with a 1,000 watt inverter, which itself was a bit of a mystery because when we got the trailer, we saw the paperwork that said there was an inverter, and we looked around and we couldn't find the inverter and we couldn't find the switch. And so we were concerned that, maybe there really wasn't an inverter in this trailer. Well, it turns out the inverter was hidden behind drawers in the master bedroom. I mean, literally, you have to pull out the drawer, remove the drawer to see the inverter there on the wall. And the switch is inside an adjoining closet. So it was like, wow, surprise, we do have an inverter. So anyway, so we wanted to make the system a little bit bigger. We didn't want to go whole hog and add a lot of panels and a lot of batteries and that sort of thing for a lot of power, because we don't need a lot of power, and also because compartment space on this trailer is precious. This trailer has 4 slide outs, and it doesn't have very much compartment space. There is no pass-through compartment. I'm in the bunk room right now. When the slide out comes in, the bunk room is full. When the 2 slide outs in the kitchen and living area come in, it's full. When the bedroom slide out in the front comes in, it's full. We can't, a lot of trailers, when you go on the road, you can leave stuff in the trailer, chairs or, lawn furniture or ice chests or whatever. You can leave them in the trailer, but we don't have the luxury of doing that because there's no floor space when the slide outs come in. So we've got one small compartment under the bed in the front. We've got another compartment under the dinette on the side, and then we've got a bigger compartment here in the back that adjoins the bunk room. But it's got limited space. It originally had a refrigerator, and it's got limited space. So we didn't want to add lots of batteries. We wanted to just keep the 2 batteries we got. So we talked to Solar Bill several months ago, made an appointment, and came in this past week. And we had him put another solar panel on the roof. So now I've got 2 190 watt panels on the roof. We had him change out our batteries. We've got 2 Lion lithium Bluetooth UT1300 batteries mounted on the front. And that and miscellaneous wiring, and that was all we needed. So we've got the system set up. We've had a little issue with the system, which I'll talk about in a little bit, but first you can take a look at the pictures to see how all of this came together on our trailer. mentioned in the introduction that we've had a little issue that we still need to resolve. After we had the system upgraded and we got home to California, we discovered that when we're in full sun, there's a battery of 5 lights, a string of 5 lights in the kitchen area that will not blink, but there's a little bit of flickering from those lights. And when the flickering starts, the charge controller that came with the trailer does its freaking out thing. Everything flips and then the panel flashes and all that. And so evidently what we think is happening is on this trailer, the unit that charges the battery, the power converter that charges the batteries, it's a new model. It's supposed to recognize that you've got lithium batteries or whatever kind of batteries that you have. And what we think is happening is that the battery charge equipment is not recognizing the lithium batteries as good as it should. So what Solar Bill recommended is, well, just flip the main power switch off and then flip it back on and everything will reset. Well, we did that once, and indeed it did work, but then the lights started pulsing again. So what we've ended up doing is, for the time being anyway, is that during the day when the sun is overhead and the panels are sending energy to the batteries, we just don't have on more than 6 of these lights. We've got these puck lights throughout the trailer, and we just don't have any more than 6 on. And we've discovered that the string of 5 lights in the main area is what really is a problem. And so we're dealing with this right now. We're going to go back to Solar Bill in November and have them take a look at it and see if there's something that they can do. But otherwise, we're happy with the system. We haven't tried it boondocking yet, but we will do that in November. And I think we will have enough energy for our uses. Basically, we wanted enough solar for the furnace overnight, for lights in the evening, maybe television, maybe running a computer. That's really about it. We don't have any high power usage. We don't expect to run the microwave unless we've got the generator going. We don't have any power tools. There's no hair dryer. There's no pizza oven. Nothing that's going to use a lot of power. But I think we've got enough solar that it will serve us well. And we didn't have to have all kinds of batteries because I didn't want to give up compartment space for batteries. And it would have been easy to put the batteries in the compartment under the bed in the front bedroom, but neither of us liked the idea of thinking that we would be sleeping on top of a compartment full of lithium batteries. We just didn't think that was a good idea. So we'll just have the 2 batteries out front. And anyway, hope you enjoyed the pictures and the description. And if you're going to get a solar setup, we have no reason to not recommend Solar Bill, even though we've got this issue that still hasn't been completely resolved. They dealt with this really well. I feel like they're honest people, and they did the work quickly, and they did it for less than they had originally estimated us. So I got no complaints about that. And we'll probably post again after we do our first boondocking test of the battery system and let you know how it all is working out.
The sun has now gone over the solar panels, and I am able to turn on those lights there and have no problems now.